Hey guys, Van here,
I'm Kid.
and this is not our Minecraft Let's Play.
In fact, it is Dungeon Defenders.
And this is, as you see, we're already level 9, if you know the game. We wanted to start off from fresh characters, which we kinda did, and we recorded this 8 times, so we kept having something wrong. This time we decided not to lead our characters, so, yeah. And, quickly I'm going to go through the classes with you. I'm playing a Squire right now, which is a melee cleave class and is more oriented towards tanking, and my towers are made to take a lot of damage and dish damage back when melee attacks hit them. Kid is playing the Huntress, which is a ranged type damage dealer who lay traps to pop and deal damage to enemies that step over them. Then there's the Apprentice, which is the, I want to say, main damage dealer of the game. He does pretty decent damage himself, but he is mainly focused around his traps, or not his traps, his towers, which dish out tons and tons of damage, both single target and AoE. He's the primary damage for your defenses. And then there is the Monk, which is a melee version of the Huntress, where he specializes in just dealing damage himself and dropping some auras, they're called, which gives buffs to allies and debuffs to enemies in it. And then I think Kid's gonna talk to you a little about the game.
Yeah, so, well, I just leveled up, so let me spend my points real quick. Okay, so basically this is a third-person tower defense game, which you can have up to 4 people in multiplayer. And as you see, things spawn from these doors. It will tell you, what's spawning prior to the wave, before you start the wave. You have to protect the main, it's called an Eternia crystal. When that drops to 0 health, you lose. So you have 4 people defending that. You use all the different classes, all your different towers to basically kill off the waves one by one. You have a break between each wave to gather chest. Now, the way you place towers is with mana, and you get that from either the chest between waves or killing enemies during the wave. So there's 5 difficulties. Oh yay, Van found a gun for me. You can interrupt me, I don't care.
Nah, I don't want to.
That wasn't better. So, and yeah, from the chest and from mobs and stuff, it would drop armor and weapons in which you can see if they're upgrades or not. We're just gonna ready check this and start the wave. Once all players ready check on the crystal, or when the timer runs out, the wave will start and things will start spawning. So I'm gonna go through this wave and beat off these goblins with a stick, or, well, with an axe and a gun in this case. Now, this is a tower defense game with 4 people, and it can be purchased, we purchased it through Steam for, I think the average price, or the normal price is $15, but it goes on sale quite often. I got my copy for $2 recently. And there's 5 difficulties. The hardest difficulty, Nightmare difficulty, can only be purchased through buying the downloadable content. This game has quite a bit of it. Some of the holiday DLC they actually give out free, so that's really nice. And we just completed that wave there. It's only 2 out of 5 waves, so we still have quite a bit more torture to go through. So you level up your character. You can have I think you can have a total of 4 characters for your account, which is okay because there's only 4 races unless you get the DLC. With the DLC, you only get the same classes, but in a different gender.
Yeah.
So our strategy right now is we're using Van's walls here, the spike barricades, to divert the enemies and to slow them down. And especially since when they attack, these damage is dealt back to them. I'm actually going to lay a few traps so that when monsters spawn, they take some immediate damage.
It's a good idea. And we're trying to speed this through really quickly since the last time we recorded them, it was a tad bit too long. So I'm sorry if it seems a little rushed.
It's okay. I mean, we'll get everything we need to say about the game out of the way by the time we get the last wave. So
Yeah.
we are playing hard difficulty, which is the 3rd highest. Well, actually, it's the one. Okay, so Nightmare is the highest, but that's only available to the DLC. Then there's Insane, which is basically insane, really hard. And then there's Hard mode. And we're playing on Hard, which is not recommended for fresh characters. I mean, we can't play the recommended difficulty. We have to be above that. We need to be better. Excuse me. We're going to play each level in the campaign and record it for you guys. So this is the only episode that would be like that, us introducing the game and stuff. The rest of it will just us getting in there and probably dying a lot, trying to get the videos out for you guys. As you'll see at the end of this, the waves do get pretty hectic. I mean, Van's there with his OP axe, though.
Yeah. And, once again, we wanted to start the game over with fresh characters and go through the entire campaign on hard. These characters still are technically fresh. We've only done this round right here on hard once before on these, and we just didn't feel like deleting the characters for like the 9th time.
Yeah, because there's always been a problem with the video every time we tried it. It's not really the game's fault as much as our fault, because one time our mic volume wasn't hit. Fans was a lot louder than mine was.
The second to last time, my voice was not even in the clip, and then the very last time, I sounded like I was yelling the whole time, and you couldn't even hear Kid.
I think we sorted that out. We did a testing recording, so hopefully we don't have to do this again.
That would be quite horrible.
But we're gonna try to get you guys these videos on a regular basis. We do play this game pretty often. I mean, it's one of our top played, simply because we love playing the multiplayer. And for those of you who don't have 4 friends to play this with, this guy right here is still alive. Oh, my bad. But for those of you who don't have 4 friends to play this with, you can go online and play with random people who are hosting games.
Which is pretty cool.
There's a lot of games always being hosted. So and there's also challenge modes, which are basically they have a recommended level, and those are we did one where instead of the crystal we had to defend an ogre, and this ogre was constantly walking around attacking people. So we basically were defending a mobile attacking crystal, which was really cool actually.
We were with the ogre camping their spawn point.
Yes, that was actually really cool.
We gotta watch our ogre beat down the enemy ogre balls. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and even with the challenge modes, you can change the difficulty to depending on I guess your level and your gear, because as you level up and gear up, obviously these things are getting easier and easier. At level 1, doing hard mode, this was pretty dang brutal.
Yeah. And we're getting, since we're playing on hard, we're actually getting items that we can wear that have the same stats that level 12 armor would have.
And we're only, at the time of getting these, we're only like level 3.
Yeah.
As you can tell by Van's axe, he got a pretty high level axe already.
And this axe only requires level 3.
Yep.
It's very spiffy.
And not including this level, most of the levels do have bosses. Like I think the 2nd level has an ogre boss, the 3rd one has a demon lord, or something like that. It's very close to that.
Most of them will have a boss called an ogre. I think it's the 4th one has the demon one maybe, and that's an actual an actual boss for the end of chapter 1, I think, or something like that. And
yeah, it actually gave us a cinematic and everything for it, so
yeah.
it was really cool. The boss gave us a slash taunt.
That was a scary taunt.
Don't worry, you guys will see that in a few more episodes. It was an upgrade for me.
Nice.
When you mouse over an item, or actually you can use the Xbox controller with this game too. But it will tell you whether it's better or not, and then you can decide from that whether you want to upgrade. Okay, so oh no, it's final wave.
This is a pretty brutal wave, I'll be honest with you guys, so we're most likely going to be focusing on the wave.
Well,
So
since we're actually already did this once before and leveled up, we're not, instead of being level 2 or 3 like we were last time, we're level 9 and 10. So it won't
true,
be as hard.
true.
For
So
right now, I don't really have the levels or the gear to help me out, so Van's kind of carrying me. That's pretty cool because my main's a squire, and I honestly love the squire class. And then Van's
pretty
main
cool.
is an apprentice.
Yeah, the apprentice. If you're playing this game and you want to play through the campaign solo, I would suggest the apprentice. They have really strong towers and damage to take down the enemies. I had the squire, or did I say squire?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the apprentice, but the squire still is a good one to choose as well. If you want a more melee style, because you'll be bulky, so you shouldn't die, and you should be able to just survive through the waves. I would only suggest doing a campaign solo on like the monk and hunters if you're pretty skilled and you actually want a challenge, because they're not really made to solo.
Yeah, and if even if you don't have any friends playing at the time, and like I said before, you can go online with random people. There's always people holding or hosting matches.
hmm If you're looking for a nice style third-person RPG tower defense game, definitely need to check this out. It's a really good game.
I love Van's bird clock in the background. Chirp, chirp.
Oh yeah.
So in regards to how many structures you can have out at one time, you have something called defense units, and each structure costs a different amount of defense units, and differing between maps. However, there's always a different cap. Like this one, you only have up to 60, which we actually already which we already capped out. So.
I'm gonna try and put my knockback to work and push these guys off the edge, or maybe I'll just kill them. I think that might be better than throwing them off the edge.
Right now I'm just trying to focus out the ogres in the group. Ow, I just took a lot of damage from arrows.
And here's all my cleave damage.
I'm the double, shoots both.
I love being a tank. Ooh, this was like a perfect spot to try out a new ability. Whirlwind.
And I saw at the top it said Kiddo's Inferno Trap went down. Normally that'll tell you when towers are destroyed, but in my case I have traps, so the tower being destroyed actually only really means that it exceeded all its charges.
Yeah. I apologize for the phone in the background.
Not that I ever answer that. It could be important. I said it could be important.
Nah, it's an unavailable number. Dude, it's always something trying to mess up our audio, I swear.
It's cool. I mean, it's just aliens trying to contact us.
Yeah.
I got a new trap. Summon Darkness Trap. When this trap is triggered, a cloud of darkness makes enemies lose their current target. Oh, that's not really that good.
Nice, just hit over 1,000 health.
Oh snap! I'm at.
Well,
this is really bad. You have 1,000 health. I have 150.
that is pretty bad.
Alright guys, well, that was the end of the first map in the campaign. We're definitely going to be doing more maps after this, all on hard difficulty. And maybe afterwards we'll go through and replay it all on insane. I think we're only going to be playing on these characters, so you won't really see our mains as much as you'll see these guys.
Now, once we catch up to them, maybe we'll switch back and forth, show one a good
yeah, maybe
piece of each class.
Maybe if you want to see the apprentice's towers in action. Well, I guess we can cut it here. So this has been Kid.
And this is Van.
We're signing off.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Pip pip cheerio.